What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm the Average Fat Biker, and today I'm pretty excited because I'm going to introduce my friend Jack to not only fat biking but mountain biking for the first time ever in his life. So I think he's pedaled around on a bike before, but this will be the first time he's actually hit trails. We're just going to go to Mayan Falls. I'm going to start him off easy, but he's going to be riding my old bike, which I borrowed from Paul because I sold my Fatback Skookum. So I actually have my old bike, my Trek Farley 5 that I used to have that Paul now owns. That's what Jack is going to be riding. But first of all, it looks like it's been a while since this thing's had a bath. So we're going to clean it up, give it a tune-up, and I'll kind of walk you through how to give your bike a once-over, how to clean it, how to do a quick tune-up before you ride, make sure everything's squared away. So let's get into it. We'll clean the bike up, give it a quick once-over tune-up, and then we'll hit the trails with Jack. Let's go. All right, so we got the Trek Farley on the stand, and I'm gonna show you a few things you need to wash your bike. One, you'll need a bucket, preferably some kind of bike wash. This is bike specific. You don't have to have that, but that's what I have. It seems to work pretty good. You'll need some kind of cloth, and you'll need a couple different kind of brushes. This is actually a brush for cleaning toilets, but it works good, and make sure you label it bikes only, because you don't want to get that confused. These little bristles actually work really good in your drivetrain. Actually picked that up from Seth's bike hack, so there's a bike hack for you. Let's show this old girl some love and get her cleaned up. Okay, we've got her all cleaned up. She's looking nice and shiny. So now we'll bring her inside and put her on the stand in the workshop and give her a little once over. And let's dry her off a little bit before we bring her inside. All right, so let's get started on the tune-up. One of the first things we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to dress this headset. As you can see, it is very loose. And that is not what you want. You don't want that plate. It's very easy to fix though. We're just going to loosen these two bolts and our stem cap, and then we're just going to tighten it up. So let's do that. So all we're going to do is just kind of make sure it's good and tight. And then we're going to, as I'm applying pressure down, I have it set to 4 Newton meters max because that's the max rating, and that looks about right. Let's see if we fixed our problem. No more wobble. Yay. All better. That's my wife's Trek that she has never used. Again, I swear I'm not sponsored by Trek. And this is my old bike, which I really love this bike. This bike is awesome, but Paul's got some issues up here with his alignment. One of these handlebars, as you can see, is down, and one is straight. So he's kind of got this going on when he brakes, and that's not good for braking. So we're gonna adjust that real quick. He needs a couple T-wrenches, and that's too big, so that's a 6. And let's go down to a 5. That should do it. Bring it down a bit. There we go. And that feels about right. You want these to kind of be able to move in a crash, so it doesn't break anything. So, you know, if you can see, that's too tight, so I'm going to loosen it a little bit. So I'm also going to change the angle of his dropper post lever here, and I'm just going to do, I don't know, 4 Newton meters. That might be too much, but And now he's got his dropper lever and his front brake here kind of in the same position. So that's about where you want it. You want it to be kind of the same. So he's got his shifters over here, no problem. And brakes, you can grab with one finger. So I like that position better. I think Paul will too. All right, so again, please excuse the mess in my basement. We still have not finished it yet. So anyway, sorry about that. Anyway, all right, let's go through the gearing and see how it shifts. Seems like everything's shifting pretty good. Yeah, everything seems to be shifting pretty good, so we'll just throw a little lube on the chain and call that done. All right, so we've gone through the bike. We've got it nice and clean. It's lubed up now. We adjusted the steer tube there to make sure that it's good and tight. Everything seems good, and no issues there now. It's not loose anymore, so nice and tight. It's shifting nicely, so everything seems good there. The dropper post is still working great. No play in the lever or anything. Brakes are actuating like they should be, so everything seems to be squared away. Checked all the tension in the spokes. Everything seems good. Everything seems okay in the wheels. So I don't see any issue with the derailleur because everything was shifting like it's supposed to. So this bike's good to go, and now we're going to take it and go to Mine Falls, and we're going to introduce my friend Jack to mountain biking. So let's go. It is never a bad thing to have two Trek Farleys hanging on your wall. I call that a good day. I'm here with my friend Jack. Say hello, Jack.
Hello.
Now, is this going to be your first time mountain biking ever?
So I went one time when I was 7 years old, and that lasted for about 30 minutes because I just got so dead tired and miserable. I was like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Well, at 7 years old, that's probably understandable.
Yeah.
So you've never really ridden like a actual mountain bike before?
Correct. Yep.
You've certainly never ridden a fat bike before.
Right.
So we have Paul's bike, which is my old bike. Thank you, Paul, for letting us borrow it. I gave it a little tune-up and went through it, so it's all set and ready for you.
Awesome.
So we're going to start him off easy. We're going to take him to Mine Falls and just do some easy trails, but I do want to introduce him to mountain biking since he's been curious. So are you nervous? You scared?
I'm excited. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never been so excited to get hurt in my life.
We'll see you guys at Mine Falls, and we'll see how Jack does on the fat bike. Action. All right, here we are at Mine Falls with Jack. Jack.
Hello.
And we're gonna try fat biking today.
Is it any more difficult to pedal that wide tire on out in the woods?
Not really. Not really. They don't have tubes in them, so they're pretty lightweight. I mean, I can pick it up with one hand. So.
Yeah.
And the good thing about it is you can keep going in the winter. You can ride in the snow, in the mud, on the beach.
But so. I can't see the motor anywhere.
They make some of them now with they have little motors, but these do not, unfortunately. Yeah. Sometimes I feel like I need one, but
yeah. Well, at my age, I'd love one, but we kind of gave up the balance routine, you know.
Yeah. Well, they're not cheap either with the motor.
Oh no.
You can get a used car for for what some of those things cost, but
so they don't have a tube in it.
Nope.
Huh.
Nope. Tubeless tire. Yep.
That's rubber there, then.
Yep.
Is that a shield?
That's just part of the rim tape. Okay, yeah, you put sealant in it, and then the air seals it up. So.
Yeah. And I don't see how do you, oh, I see the stem. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good enough.
They're pretty neat.
Yeah.
Have a good day. That's the other thing about fat bikes is that people always stop and they're like, what the heck is that thing?
Yeah.
All right, man. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Let's go. How you doing? Yes, anytime you see big roots like that, you just stand up over the bike it'll go right over. So why don't you jump in front here? Let you lead the way. I'll tell you where to go. People seen enough of me. How's it feel?
Oh, great.
Yeah? Yeah, the big tires, they soak everything up, so it's almost like riding on a full suspension. You really wouldn't notice a lot of difference in ride quality. That's one thing I've noticed, especially with like my bike with the front suspension. I basically have a full suspension bike, so the ride quality is very similar. All right, and then take this left here. Look at this, smashing those roots like a pro. Smash! There you go. Keep straight. Okay, you probably want to shift down a little bit. That's okay. Wicked chap. Starting and stopping is tricky sometimes, depending on what you're standing on. Yeah, so you want kind of a lower gear through here. All right, now coming up, there's a big log down. So you got to kind of pop your front wheel up as you stand up. See, it's coming up right here. You want me to go first, or? Here, I'll show you.
Yeah, try looking like you.
So just barely pop it up and it'll should work fine. There you go.
Okay.
Like a pro. All right. Successful completion of first mountain bike trail. How'd that feel?
Good.
Good.
Definitely good. Corners are hard.
Corners are hard. It takes some getting used to. So, and it's just a matter of practice, getting a feel for it.
Right.
So, how's the fat bike feel?
Feels good.
Yeah.
Scariest part is just two trees being right next to each other. How do you get through it?
Yeah, there's a couple trees that are pretty close together in there. So
did a little zigzag in there to get through, but no, it feels good.
All right. We'll go up here and kind of go the easy route. It's a tight section here. Just take your time. There you go. All right, two options here. So we can go straight, which is pretty easy. We can go down this hill and bang a right.
Let's do the hill.
Let's do the hill. You're up for the challenge? All right. Not bad, huh? Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Oh yeah, that's another thing. When you're going over big roots, try to keep your pedals like flat.
So you don't hit it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
The same way if you're going on a sharp like, how to ride her up. If you're going on a All right, so we're gonna need a little bit of speed because there's a hill coming up.
Okay.
So. There you go. Yeah. How you doing, guys? Good, yeah. How are you? Good. Hi. What do you say? I like your tires?
Yeah, I said I love the tires.
Yeah. You get a lot of attention on a fat bike. All right, we're coming up on a little staircase. Same concept as going down the hill. Stand up, bike out in front. Nice job. That was it.
Yeah.
You go ahead, guys. Let them go. We're just cruising. Thanks, man.
I'm the last one.
All right, thank you. All right, so a little bit of a climb, so gear down. Try to keep the same cadence up the hill. And there we go. Tree bunk. See, this is where I learned to mountain bike, so.
Great place for it.
Oh yeah, it's perfect. Because there's nothing too like insane here.
Right.
And you know, the terrain is pretty mellow. But there's enough here to like do skill building.
Right.
So there is a couple little sections here that it took me a long time to do them. It's also a very busy place. Yeah, but you kind of forget that you're in Nashua. That's one thing I like about it. You'd never know you're in the middle of the city right now.
Oh, that was a cool bike.
Thanks, man. Appreciate
Having
it.
a good time on them?
Go anywhere with those. huh?
Anywhere you want.
Holy moly. That's awesome. This is the perfect day for it.
One of those.
So it depends on what options you get on it, but you can get in a fat bike like that for anywhere from like 900 to like 1200.
Okay.
And one like this, it goes all the way like from 25 to, I've seen them go up to 5.
Oh,
so
wow. Do they?
but this one's not that bad though.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
Yeah.
they're amazing. Good for
Yeah.
you.
Good for you.
There's not much that gets in your way on these things, so
Have fun. Get dirty.
that's all right.
All right.
Have a good day, guys. See,
The attraction.
I'm telling you. So out of your saddle and start gearing up or gearing down. And so the fat bike really doesn't care about roots. Nicely done.
That was fun.
Yeah. Yeah. See, eventually we'll have you coming down those steps.
Seriously?
Oh yeah. Lake Nashua here.
Yeah, all right.
Ugh. How you liking it so far? All right, so coming up on a little hill. Need a break? Yeah, it's a decent hill.
Oh my gosh. Go through that mud pile.
Yeah.
I'm covered.
Puddles and mud. You learn to love it. You learn to love it.
That's like the taste of mud.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's got minerals in it.
Oh yeah. Where are we?
We are near downtown Nashua. So this is the mill yard over here.
Okay.
So if you went down that road, you pop out at Broad Street, you go straight, you're on Main Street.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy.
Too much gear here.
Sharp left. A little waterfall for you. Nice, huh?
Oh yeah.
Can you?
Yep. You just gotta know where to go.
Yeah, that's gorgeous. But this is pretty common practice for New Hampshire.
Yeah.
New Hampshire's a beautiful state. There's a staircase at the bottom, or at the top of this.
Okay.
It's pretty steep,
Steep. Okay.
but if you take your time,
How long is it?
probably from,
Is like, do you just build and build and build speed, or is it just a little?
no, I mean,
section?
you got your brakes, so
Yeah.
it's about like this. It's not terribly steep,
No.
it's kind of long. Some of the steps are steeper, washed out,
Okay.
but if you set back, you should be fine.
All right. Let's
If
try.
you want to try, you want to try
If I
it?
fall, I'll scream, and it'll make for a good video.
All right. All right, Jack's gonna try it. Let's see how he does. And the scenery on this trail is just pretty beautiful. It's tough to beat. And look at that. Wow. Yeah. All right, staircase is coming up. All right, it's clear.
No, that was awesome.
Awesome, dude. Good job.
How many other places can you find this?
Not many. Well, Nashua's the only city in the entire country to be voted best place to live twice. Nashua. What's that? Maybe it's 3 times now.
That's what I heard.
Might be.
Higher and higher every time you hear it.
Yeah, right. 7 times.
17 times.
That's right. The greatest city that ever was.
Every president in the world forgot it. I saw Abe Lincoln the other day.
That's right.
Whoa, look at that.
Yeah.
Ball for speed.
Yeah. All right, we're going up, so. Get your climbing gear on. You can always stand up on the climb.
Oh, that was almost.
We'll we're right back where we started. I was not questioning your bravery. All right, if you want to go for it. All right, so let's go over this way. Jack's being brave. He's going to attempt this little secret line. Not a lot of people know about this line, so you're privy to this information. This is like a secret NEMBA line.
Lord Jesus, be merciful as we put your grace to the test.
Yeah. Let's pop up over this. All right. There you go. Nice. Heck yeah, dude. Way to go.
No, that was great.
Yeah.
That was smooth.
Nicely done. Jack didn't die. Yay!
Started going, and then I was like, don't think, and just went.
Yeah, sometimes that's the best plan. Woo!
Whoa. I don't want to fall on that.
Nope. Yeah, man. So basically we get a big hill bomb now, so.
I love cruising.
There you go. Yep, just stand up and let the bike just roll down the hill. How are ya? There's trails all back there. Trails up there. Trails over here. Here a trail, there a trail, everywhere a trail.
Yes.
You survived. You like this? It's an addicting sport.
Oh man.
All right, Jack. So, what did you think about your first experience? One with a mountain bike, two on a fat bike.
It was awesome. Fat bike is so much better than normal bike.
That's what I try to tell everyone.
It gives you so much more confidence.
Yeah.
In
really
any
does.
terrain you hit.
Yeah.
And it was not as cumbersome as I thought it was going to be. Like as heavy, trying to haul around a big fat tire.
Yeah.
Because it's like all air.
Yeah.
So
It's not that bad.
no.
I think a lot of people have that misconception. They see a fat bike and think it's big, heavy, it's going to be
Right.
slow and sluggish. And there are things that a skinny tire bike is going to be faster at. Like
Right.
you're
More
gonna
efficient.
more
Yeah.
efficient. You're going to accelerate at a like slow turn a little faster on a skinny tire bike. But that doesn't mean the fat bike is slow.
Right. Which the worst part, which I thought the worst part was going to be going down a hill, like hitting rocks. No, it was the climb, the slow,
Yeah.
brutal climb just up like steep hills.
Yeah. You are going to climb a little bit slower on a fat bike,
Uh-huh.
but you're going to climb on a fat bike.
Oh yeah.
You have traction and diesel power, so
Well, and I feel like of all the misery of just dying going up gentle slopes, just the thrill of like the 3 or 5 seconds where you're like rocketing down a hill and you could die, it like just makes
Yeah.
it all worth it.
yeah, that high risk. What did you like about the fat bike, other than the confidence?
It looks cool. Everyone was complimenting it as we were going by. Even if they're like quieter people that don't say anything, they were eyeing it and you could see it.
Yeah.
Other than that, functionality, it's just durable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you'd have to do some crazy stuff. Like the bike would break you before you break the bike.
Yeah.
It feels like.
Yeah, they're well made. They're
Yeah.
well made. So.
Well, yeah, I need to get used to like the digging into the curve kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like getting the right leg up or getting the, yeah. I feel like today was really good practice for like getting the level feet going over roots.
Yeah.
And the leaning back technique.
Yeah.
But I'd never seen those like seat adjusters. Like
Oh, the dropper
ride.
post?
That's
Yeah.
super cool.
Yeah.
Like I wish all bikes had that because I'm
Right.
always just like stuck with one setting. I'm like, man.
Yeah. Dropper post is like one of the best things that's ever happened to me.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Would you go mountain biking again?
Yeah, absolutely. Of like all the forms of exercise there are, that's like near my top, below like ultimate frisbee or like frisbee golf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a fun activity. Man, thanks for coming out. Glad you enjoyed it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So hopefully we'll see you back on the channel, biking around with us.
Definitely. Thanks, YouTube.
YouTube. Yeah. And like I say, you didn't die this time, so YouTube, they don't get to laugh at you this time.
I
but
know.
That day's coming. That day's coming. Anyway, thanks for fat biking with us today.
Yep.
We'll see you next time.
Thank you.
You get used to it.
Okay. Kind of getting the feeling for it.
Nice.